Conkle, he is the conference meet record holder at 152.43. He is in this field. Conkle still out in front.
Day 2 of the Outdoor National Championships, 800-meter final. Nate Conkle took an aggressive lead going there in the bell lap.
Hi! Look, I know, it's been like 8 days, maybe more, since I've uploaded the last video, and look, right, for good reason. The daily routine, the daily regimen, the daily day-to-day, content has all been the same for the last week. We're sitting at, I think, when I'm filming this, 10 days post-surgery, right? And nothing really has changed. So what this video basically is going to be is kind of what I do every single day, and probably what I will be doing every single day for the next 4 weeks. So to give you the rundown, right, we got the surgery. It went well. We were released the next day. And if you want to know more about the surgery, I guess I can tell you. They basically had to take the tendon. It was only part of my tendon. They took part of my tendon off, the defective part. Thankfully, it wasn't the whole tendon. It would have been a lot worse, apparently, if they had to do the full tendon. But took part of the tendon off. They had to screw in 2 metal things into my bone where the tendon would be anchored to. Screwed 2 into there, and then they wiped the bone to cause purposeful bleeding, so that the body was like, oh look, we gotta repair this. Let's get on this, So, and then they put the tendon back into those metal anchors with this pulley system. Don't know, that's all I know. And then basically, because the bone is now all bloody, it's gonna recognize oh, we need to fix this. And since the tendon is now reattached, the bone and the tendon are going to heal itself. But that takes 5 weeks or more, or 2 months, whatever it was. I'm pretty sure they said 3 months and I would be more okay. But yeah, we are 10 days post-surgery now, and my day-to-day life is now it's more stable. We're gonna go through it. All right, let me move you. It's gonna take me a minute because I'm on bionicle legs. All right, watch this. I've mastered walking backwards. All right, look, right. Ignore the pretty pink paint. We're in my old sister's room. No, my sister's old room. She doesn't live anymore. She's still alive. We're in her room because it is in close proximity to the bathroom. Basically, I'm allowed to move from the bed to the couch to the bathroom. These are my 3 domains of availability, for lack of better words, right? And so, yeah, we're limited, quite limited. Here are some of my tools, right? I have a grabber. I cannot do anything that will involve me using the hamstring. That's why the leg is limp. And if I need to move this leg, I have to flex the quad muscle, and then I can start to do a little bit more. But this is my brace. I'm not gonna put it on now, but I basically have to put this shoe on. My parents do, someone who's around. This goes up my back, and then this part, I could try to put it on myself, but I'm not going to. This goes around my waist. It basically holds up my foot around my butt so that it's not using my hamstring, but so that I can just let it hang. Rather than this, what I'm doing now is a little bit more dangerous because if I were to hit something and I react, I could use the hamstring muscle and then we're screwed. So that's if I want to go upstairs. But for the convenience of my 3 domains, I can go like this. But look, right, before I kind of show you the ways of the life of a crippled man, a little bit of a room tour, right? We got the bed. Most of the things I need are around me. So I got my meds, another lens, my computer strap, and just some other amenities, deodorant, food. Haven't used it yet, but we hooked up my monitor, my gaming monitor, and my PlayStation 5. I have not been able to use it because I only play keyboard and mouse. And you can think, right, the only way to do that really is to sit up. Let me get into that. I can't sit up. All right, we're glad we got into that. But we got a fridge, we got a bunch of snacks on top. I don't know if you can see it. You don't really need to see it. Yeah, we got some drinks in there, some water. I guess my mother put pudding in there. Shout out to you, let's go. And then, you can't really see it. We got my clothes and a microwave that I took from my apartment. So, we're living large in one room. But look, right, yeah. Let me just show you real quick. Might be a little bit embarrassing, but it is what it is. I'm an injured man, all right? You gotta let it go. My left leg is going to be strongman of the year, of the season. It's gonna get a big shout out at that competition. But I put these down basically. My left leg is leaned against the bed for some moral support. We basically just put everything on my left leg and on my feet. My hands not my feet. Compression socks. I know, my brain is just darting. We're wearing compression socks. These are not my go-to. I don't choose to wear these, all right? I have to wear these for blood clots to prevent them. Okay, any more questions, just let me know. We lean like this, oh! And then my left leg has to reach up and then kind of like with my hands, hoist myself over. All the while I'm flexing my quad so that I don't use my hamstring muscle. But we made it. This is a position I can be in. I can turn over to my side. If I do that, it can only be the left side. The next best position is I can lean as far up as 60 degrees. Something like this, probably a little bit more. The recliner chair on the couch out there, a little bit better. But so you can imagine, like, I can't work at a desk. I can't stand up because it's my left leg. I'm gonna get tired after 5 minutes. Just working like this is just abysmal. That's the bedroom tour. Let's move on to the next. Left leg is just MVP of the year. All right, welcome to the facilities. Not too much going on here. We got an old person toilet seat because look, right, I can't sit at a 90 degrees. It's a whole mess. But the bathroom is just its own challenge. Everything else is kind of doable. Shower, I just survive on my left leg. The left leg is, like I said, it's gonna take me to the moon. Brushing my teeth, I have to use a cup because I can't lean over the sink. So I have to spit into this, wash it out, blah, blah, blah. It's a thing. Next room, all right. Here, we have unlocked the second space. Yeah, so this is kind of, I can walk down this way and we have a reclined chair. This is my home. So a little bit trickier, but we can still make do. Just have to make sure this is flexed pretty much the whole time. And then we have 2 pillows for the head. Kind of just lean against those and then let myself drop. I wish I could just be free for the next 5 weeks, but I do have a job. I do have to work. So we got the work laptop here, the hard drives, got the goodies as we need them. But this is about 60 degrees. This is about as high as I can go before I start to feel pain if I sit up anymore. So currently we're editing a client's social media videos. So that's a good time. We just got done, so now we just gotta upload this. But this is kind of the second room I'm allowed to be in. It's like I'm prisoner, basically. Yeah, it's not great, if I'm being honest. It could be better. It's not great, but it could be better. Now, whoever invented this house, was thinking about me because they put this here. Pretty sure that was only for injured people, so that's nice. Now we do have outdoor access, which is cool. Let me show you. All right, yes, like I said, outdoor access. And I'll try to show you the way of the stairs, right? Because it's only one, it's just a little lip. So we're here, and then to go down the stairs, it's a little bit more tricky, but I have to put these down first, like that. Left leg, boom, I'm free, I'm out, peace. All right, but then getting back in, a little bit more tricky. It's easier when I have the brace because the leg is up, but we have this flimsy nothing. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult when I'm not with anybody, but I'll just kind of be here and then I'm gonna hop up with my left foot. I know, a little bit tricky. And then one after another. Make sure to not, I know. Mother, if you're watching this, I do apologize. I was careful, but the viewers want to see what happens, you know what I mean? Right, and that's pretty much it. That's been my routine for the last week or two. And, if I'm lucky, if my parents remember I'm down here, I get to go up these stairs, with their assistance. Stairs are pretty tricky. I think I could get up with this setup, but it's nice to have the brace. So that's pretty much it. I don't know how many videos you are going to get between now and the 5-week post-surgery mark. The 5-week post-surgery mark is when I can start PT. It's when I go back down to Carmel and they check me out. They see whether or not I can start to do PT and start to put some pressure onto the hamstring. But until then, comment down below what kind of things in this space, in this way of life that you want to see. Life of a crippled man, You're not really doing much and you're trying to do a lot. I'll try to think of some fun content ideas that I can do with this. I filmed an Instagram short and it took me like an hour. Just because I had to move the tripod and it was tough. Comment if you want to see anything between now and 5 weeks. We're going back. We're coming back. And I'm just hoping this works. Like every time I feel something in that leg, I'm like, it didn't work. We got the surgery for nothing. But I'm hoping, I'm praying that is not the case. But that's all I have. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to the comments, to what ideas you guys have for me. Peace. Tell me more.
Oh, no. That sounds horrible, Leo. I can tell. However, are you gonna survive? I don't know either. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, really? I know, it's not your fault. I can't, it's not, I can't do anything for you. You want me to, but this is your battle. It's just so, I know, but this will make you stronger. Yeah. You get through this, and you can get through anything. Oh, yeah, I know. I know, people say that all the time. But it's true. It is true. Yeah. Okay, you think about it.